What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Crazy here, don't care. Friday, September 2nd, 2022. Currently, it is at 1:29 p.m. And this is 413 Sports Talk, number 432. So glad you can join me. So, what do we have on tap today, you might ask? First and foremost, Utah Jazz star Donovan Mitchell has been traded to the Cleveland Cavs, and it went down yesterday evening. We got scores, we got a new rookie halfback to talk about, and we have an NFL season that is less than a week away. For now, though, we have episode 432 in all its splendor, and it starts now. And first, we're going to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers acquiring Utah Jazz star Donovan Mitchell. After the New York Knicks temporarily walked away on talks Monday night, Cleveland Cavaliers aggressively pursued and acquired three-time All-Star guard Donovan Mitchell in trade with the Utah Jazz. The Cavaliers are sending the Jazz forward Lauri Markkanen, rookie wing Ochai Agbaji, hopefully I did not fuck that one up, and Colin Sexton. Three unprotected first-round picks, 2025, 27, and 2029, and two pick swaps in 26 and 2028. For Mitchell, sources said that Colin Sexton has agreed on a 4-year, $72 million sign and trade deal to join the Jazz, from what I've been told. The deal transforms the Cavs into an Eastern Conference contender, in my eyes. With potential staying power, honestly. Starting to build a team that could probably be better than what the Celtics have right now in the East. I don't know. Adding Donovan Mitchell to a lineup that includes two 2022 All-Stars, guard Darius Garland, and center Jarrett Allen. Jarrett Allen, that's my guy. And Rookie of the Year runner-up Evan Mobley. Yes, that's another beast, who appears destined to become an All-NBA player. As Utah reshapes its roster with off-season trades of All-Stars Rudy Gobert and now Donovan Mitchell, the franchise has 13 unprotected or lightly protected first-round picks through 2029 and two 2022 first-round picks, including Kansas's Agbaji and the 7-footer Walker Kessler, who arrived with 4 first-round picks from Minnesota in that huge trade, the Rudy Gobert trade. Utah plans to continue talks on unloading veterans, including Bojan Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is gone too. Jordan Clarkson and Michael Conley, and could be approaching an Oklahoma City-esque haul of draft assets. You know, OKC's kind of trying to get better is basically what I'm saying. Or basically when they traded away the whole team. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. Cleveland President of Basketball Operations Kobe Altman has been in discussions with the Jazz through late last week. But endless talks Friday when the two teams could not reach a fucking agreement. From what I heard, nevertheless, Altman reached back out to Utah General Manager Justin Zanuck on Tuesday and started the talks again, from what sources say. Within 48 hours, kind of closer to 3 days, they had a deal for Mitchell. New York had the assets, Utah preferred, and the sides seemed to be inching closer to a trade Sunday night and into Monday. But the Knicks kind of backed out of that shit. They're like, nah, fuck that shit. We've already spent a lot of money on dude from Dallas, who's probably going to be a one-hit wonder. And RJ Barrett getting a 4-year, $100 million extension. They were saying that Quentin Grimes was going to get traded for RJ Barrett for them to acquire Donovan Mitchell. But when they proposed, what's his face as a trade? Emmanuel Quigley, who's proposed as a replacement for Grimes. Utah wanted 3 unprotected first-round draft picks as part of the package. It's like, whoa, hold on. Nah, Quigley's not anything that Quentin Grimes or RJ Barrett is. But New York could only do a 3rd first-round pick that included top 5 projections, from what I learned. Those packages would have included Milwaukee's 2025 first-round pick, 2 second-round picks, 2 pick swaps, and 2 expiring contracts from a 3rd team. And New York moved out on Evan Fournier and first-round pick 3rd team to spare Utah, taking on Fournier's remaining $37 million on his contract. New York and Utah discussed numerous iterations of a Mitchell trade, different angles for those who don't understand that, including a significant Knicks initial offer in early July prior to Mitchell Robinson signing his contract extension. Near the start of talks in early July, New York offered a package that would have included Barrett, Obi Toppin, Robinson, and 3 unprotected first-round picks. Also, from what I found, Utah turned down the offer, though, and Robinson signed his extension, essentially eliminating the possibility he could become a part of a 3 or 2 or 1 trade team deal. While in trade talks with Utah, New York President Leon Rose was running a parallel negotiation with Barrett's agent, Billy Duffy, on a rookie contract extension, and set Monday night as a deadline with the Jazz to get a deal. Or pause talks to finalize a new deal with Barrett, sources said. Barrett's deal, 4 years, worth up to, $120 million. Added, how do I say it? A double-edged sword, like a poison pill provision to his contract until next July, and would have forced the Knicks and the Jazz to restart their contract talks with new deal parameters based on the extension. Now, these are my observations. I don't know if I'm right, but please definitely let me know. Anyway, guys, New York plans to continue pursuing Mitchell, sources say. The Jazz pivoted to Cleveland's discussions and never again engaged the Knicks in talks this week. The Knicks made a calculated gamble, and they could still get a deal done for Mitchell, born in the New York area, mind you. Mitchell had to have been enthusiastic about the possibility of playing for the Knicks, from what I've heard, and based off his Twitter account as well. Mitchell became available in trade talks after the Jazz moved Gobert to Minnesota in July. Donovan, who's 25 years old, averaged 23.9 points, 4.5 dimes per game during his 5-year career with the Utah Jazz. He has been an all-star in each of the past 3 seasons and has 4 years and $134.9 million remaining on the maximum extension he signed during the 2020 offseason, though the final season is a player option for $37.1 million. Wow. Interesting. Utah has made the playoffs the past 6 seasons, the longest current streak in the Western Conference, but has not advanced past the second round at any time during that span. The organization has undergone major changes in the wake of last season's first-round exit against the Dallas Mavs, including the resignation of Coach Quinn Snyder, which Donovan Mitchell was fucking pissed about, the hiring of Will Hardy to replace him in the trades of Gobert, and now starting forward Royce O'Neal. And damn, what else is going to get traded over there in Utah? Yeah, anyway, that's my take on this whole thing. Let's continue on with the news. Serena and Venus Williams were ousted of the U.S. Open doubles by Lucy Hradecka and Linda Noskova. Damn, that sucks. I love me Serena, as y'all know. Atlanta Braves rookie Spencer Strider, he is the fucking man. Fans 16 batters for a team record in a win last night. And finally, the Tennessee Titans. Some sad news here. They lose their top pass rusher, defensive end, linebacker, Mr. Fucking Do-It-All, Harold Landry. Torn his ACL. He's out for the year. And that's it for the news. Now let's talk baseball. Seattle over Detroit 7-0. The White Sox over the Royals 7-1. In 10 innings, the Nats took care of the Athletics 7-5. Mets 5, Dodgers 3. Boston 9, Texas 8. Baltimore 3, Cleveland nothing. Atlanta 3, Colorado nothing. And Arizona 5, Milwaukee nothing. That's it for MLB. Let's talk NCAA football now for the first time in the 2022 season. We start with Fresno State at CP. They won 35-7. Arizona State over NAU 40-3. Minnesota over NMSU 38-0. Missouri over LT 52-24. NIU over EIU 34-27. Penn State upsets Purdue 35-31. I thought Purdue was going to win that one. Number 22, Wake Forest beats VMI 44-10. They beat the shit out of them. Wake Forest is on another tear. Bet on them Demon Deacons. Trust me, you will not be sorry. Oklahoma State's there, ranked 12th. They beat Central Michigan 58-44. Central Michigan got the fireworks, though. UCF over South Carolina State 56-10. And number 17, Pitt over West Virginia at the end, 38-31. Oh, we have one more. Tennessee and my boy, Hendon Hooker, they beat Ball State 59-10. What you know about that? Crazy. Anyway, that's it for the NCAA football scores. Come back to us tomorrow, and we're going to have some more leading up to Saturday's big game with Ohio State and Notre Dame at 7:30 p.m. Now we move on to NFL rookie conversations. This is about Rachaad White in Arizona State. Sun Devil, drafted in the third round, 91st overall by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is what I got on him. Rachaad White was born on January 12, 1999 in Kansas City, Missouri, where he grew up. He attended Center High School, and as a senior, he rushed for 1,325 yards, totaling over 2,000 all-purpose yards, and was named first-team Class 3A All-State. Following his productive high school career, White began his collegiate career at Nebraska Kearney, where he redshirted as a true freshman. Following the season, he transferred to Mount San Antonio College. As a sophomore, White rushed for 1,264 yards and 10 tuds. In his first season at Arizona State after time at Mount San Antonio College, he rushed for 420 yards, 5 tuds on 42 carries, while also catching 8 passes for 151 in 1 score. He was the first Arizona State player to lead team in both rushing and receiving yards since 1949. As a senior, White rushed for 1,006 yards, 15 touchdowns on 182 carries, and caught 43 passes for 456 yards and 1 touchdown. All in all, when his career was said and done, he ran it in 15 games, which were all starts, 224 times, 1,426 yards, 6.4 pop, and 20 tuds. He also hauled in 51 passes for 607 yards, and 2 scores. He joined the semi-crowded Tampa Bay halfback room and had a decent training camp and made the 53-man roster, listed as the 3rd halfback. And this is unfortunately the end of 413 Sports Talk 432. Tis 1:40 p.m. on the East Coast on September 2nd, 2022. We love you all. Wishing you health, wealth, and success. And make sure you check back with us tomorrow as our rookie conversations continue with another great halfback. We'll see you then.